Hello guys, it's me Jordan again, and I want to talk about a couple of things. First of all, we need to differentiate the metaphysics of life from the ethics of life. Those are two different things. First, we have the metaphysics. We have the spiritual realm where we can travel freely in this world with our heads, and we can see what's beyond the physics, what's beyond our reach of knowledge and comprehension. And I would say a posteriori, knowing what we don't know that is there. So we have the ethics, which are how we live in this life, how we approach it, how we survive in it, and how we move in the material world with our actions. It is very important to know what action we take, what intention we have behind the action. That's the important part. But not only what intention we have, but also what are the results of that. So if we mind our business, we can think in different terms about how far we can go. And we can go very far. The thing is, if you let someone grab you and hold you, you cannot be free. You need to remove those obstacles. The obstacle is not only in your mind, it's also the people around you. Because the people around you really define how you feel and what you do. I would say, and that really matters in which area of your life you're living right now. I mean, what stage of life? How old are you? So let's say you're 16. So what do you do in this life? That's the important question. You have your life, you have your reason, you have your own mind, who has just awakened that you live, and you start to think, and you say, alright, where I can go with that? I have my own mind now, and with this mind, I can do everything. But there's a tricky part in that. You can do what is right for your soul and not what the people think is right. That's the big thing. So, if you say, oh, these people will hate me if I do that, the thing is, you have the power inside, in the force, you will know that you can overpower those people and do your own thing. And there's something interesting. If there's obstacles which try to hold you, you need to break them and reconstruct them and move beyond their limitations. There's always those voices in our head which came from the people that were surrounding us. And the thing is, we have those voices of our family, our friends, those anxieties. But do you know what's right for us? I hope you know that the life we live is our life. We live our own kind of reality, our own kind of imagination. We can build it however we want if we are truly free. And if we have the mind capacity and everything. And those things come together as we improve in our life. That's the thing. We have to improve in this life, and the thing is, we need to gather the power. We need to gather the power. And when you gather the power, you can move in this life. And you can move even solo, man. You don't need the people that much. And I'll say, look, if you want to be alone, you can do that. But you have to know that you're dealing with your own mind. And you better know that you want to do it really alone. I've been in solitude and isolation for a bit. And I would say that it's probably the most powering thing in the world. And there's a reason. The reason is that you suffer. And when you suffer, you realize who you are and what you can do. Suffering is like being a big guy in a small room. You know that? Have you ever thought about being a big guy in a small room? You just have the reach. That's the thing. You have the reach. And when you have the reach, people feel that. And if you're alone on purpose, you'll see that soon people will get attracted to you. And when they do, you feel nice about that, but you still know where your path is going. So you when people come and you know something, they will please you. They will please you. You know why? Because you have the force and the power. Everybody is just getting to the strong guy. And just pleasing him. Saying, oh, you're so intelligent. You're so strong. Alright. You need that. You don't need that. You know that. When you know that, that's a whole different story. Know one thing. If you improve your force, you can be free from the world, from your mind. That's the thing. When you're free, you can start to improve so much, so much, so much. And you can find what you love and how you do it. And that's the interesting part. You just know how and when to act. And you probably act a lot about, you act a lot on the things you want to do. And then there's no resistance at all. You just do it. And you don't mind. People will mind, but you will not mind because why do you need to mind? And you become friend, you become a philosopher. Because philosophers are probably the strongest people on earth. Because they do everything. They can do everything. And they're free. Look at Slavoj Žižek. This guy is saying what he wants. He's clothing as he wants. He's thinking whatever he wants. And he's a free guy. And nobody's saying shit to him because he can destroy everybody. What else do you need? First, you need to be free from the things which destroy you. And you will be free. I know.